Do you have a lot of frizz? You got mad frizz. Is your frizz out of control? Hear me out. So I got this common question that people ask all the time is, Shamir, what is up with this frizz? I got mad frizz. My hair don't look like this person. I've been locking for a while. So this is my theory. Hear me out. There's a lot of locticians they may not be aware of what's going on. This is my theory. They are grooming someone's hair, that person's hair, just at the roots. I'm gonna get straight to it. And they're not grooming the ends, the actual lock. What does it mean? What does it mean to groom? So my definition of grooming is to solidify all the loose hairs into the lock. And so this is common for people to go and just start twisting or just interlocking the root, right? With interlocking, all you can do is interlock the root. But then there's frizzies, okay? So we're talking about interlocking right now. Now there is a technique that I am not aware of doing it, but I know it works, that can fix this problem. And it's not really a problem, but you're here because you feel as though it's a problem, right? You want to fix the frizzies. So the way I solve this issue is by taking the loose hairs. After I've tended to the roots, I might have interlocked, I might have retwisted, but I'm also now taking those strands, those frizzies, and I'm twirling them around the lock. I'm using my Imani locking spray and my Janai leave-in conditioner that's already on there, and I'm twisting all of that so that it's all situated in that lock. And then now I'm gonna take the clips and I'm clipping them on the lock all the way. I might use I might use 2 clips. I might use 3 clips or 1, depending on how long the person's locked, and I let it sit there and dry. That is happening absolutely every time I see them. And especially if that person is trying to get rid of the frizz, I ask them to be pretty consistent. This is not gonna help or work if you're coming to see me once a year, or unless you're intending to it on your own. And so a lot of times, which I have a friend of mine that's going through this right now, she gets her hair interlocked every 2-3 months, but the person's not tending to the lock. And so, or they may have done that, but then her hair is not ready to get interlocked, but then now she still has the frizzies because she's washed her hair. So what I would recommend to her is she can palm roll, she can take her locks and twirl them around and let them sit once they're dry. So yeah, that is the case. Like a lot of times I've had people call me and they're like, yo, my loctician don't know what she's doing. Well, a lot of times the loctician is not aware. I'm not with clipping and cutting their hair. My theory is that hair is needed at some point later on down the line when that lock has matured. I have offered the trimming, but I don't suggest doing that right away because your lock is depending on that hair to be within itself. Okay. Now, when it comes to retwisting, this is pretty easy peasy. When you're twisting the root, you should go on down to the end of the lock and then apply 1 or 2 again, clips to let it sit and you let it dry so that when it's time for them to rewash, which may be 4 to 6 weeks, they go and you're doing the whole process all over again. With consistency, this helps this problem. Again, there may be someone watching this and it's like, hey, I don't mind frizzies. This isn't not for you. This is for someone that's like, oh my God, this is driving me crazy. Help me. That's it. So maybe if you found your loctician, you love them, ask them to go about focusing on the actual lock and being consistent with that each time. If you found this video helpful, please let me know down below, or if you have any questions about this in detail, feel free to ask a question. I'll get back with you, and like and share and subscribe and all those things. Thank you for